And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, building expert advisors for the MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms, and just in general, becoming a better trader. And I've learned things, and then I share them with you, and then I become a better trader. And then I help you become a better trader. So the object here is to help you to keep from losing money. Today is Today is Monday, July the 13th. So the quote unquote the quote casino end quote is open for those of you who view trading as gambling more so than a set strategy and a way of making money. I see it as a way of making money. I've always felt that all my adult life. Let's see, I've been a trader since I opened my first trading account in 2009 and quickly blew it within a couple of days. Tripled it the first day, and then blew it the next day. So that's because I was trading one lots on a $200 account. Which you can make a lot of money and you can blow the account real fast too. So that didn't help. But at any rate, since we're going to be talking more about making money than losing money, there is the chance you're going to lose money. That is called risk, and you need to know about them. They go like this. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment income. And that also goes for crypto or stock options or anything else that's a little bit riskier than the buy and hold strategy that Americans have become so accustomed to. Crypto is definitely not buy and hold. It's down 50% right now, or Bitcoin is right off the top of my head. But that's what we've got going on with that. So with that, let's I don't know. Let's come in here and talk about me some more. First, we have the Bollinger Band and RSI Mean Reversion Pro for MT. What do you call this? Expert Advisor for MT4 and MT5. We've got 5 activations, 6 total downloads. Thank you for those downloads, and I hope you've played with it and made the strategy work for you. And then here is the MetaTrader 4 version right here, also Bollinger Band and RSI Mean Reversion Pro. Now I've been telling you that I've got some more on coming online, some more EAs coming out soon, and I have linked up with Algo, which I did not realize this has been out for 2 years, but it's to my knowledge it's only been around for I don't know a couple months. But I guess I did an initial commit way back here. I didn't even realize it back on April the 19th of this year. But then I just did another one today. I loaded up another EA right here. I'm going to show it to you right here. There it is. There's the code. Look at that. That's a whole bunch of code right there. And that is my next EA that's coming out. It's got about 1,000 lines to it. Well, actually, we're just going to update it in just a few minutes. As soon as this video is over, we're going to show you some more. Don't have any pull requests yet, but that's okay. But we are getting started with Forge at MQL5. Very similar to GitHub. I have over 98 repositories. I've got 98 repos in GitHub and 1 repo here. So that's going to change probably by the end of the day. Probably have a few more uploaded so we can get those started working out and get those marketed. With that, let's go ahead and get into tradingforexforprofit.com. This is my website. Right now, it is, I'll show you what it can do real quick. Go into the login portion. Oh, first let's go back and I'll show you right here. It's start for free. You can start for free. So by all means, go to the website, log in, start for free. And I just had a new idea. I was listening to a podcast, a trading podcast, and they said something about how many trades have you skipped? Did you miss, or how many skip trades, how many missed trades, how many trades did you see an opportunity to go into and not take? And build that. I need to build that into the journal because that is also a big facet of trading. Is how many trades did you not take, and did you miss basically? Because I missed one last night. I'll explain it in just a minute. It wasn't a huge monumental trade, but I knew that it was a simple support loss trade support resistance trade that I saw something at resistance, did not come in, and missed about a 40 pip trade on it overnight. So that's, which said about what it said about a 30 pip stop loss. So 10 pip. Yeah, it may not survive. I'm thinking if I do a 3-to-1 RR. Oh well, risk to reward ratio. But at any rate, this is what trading forex for profit can do for you. This is the account version where you sign up and load your accounts in here. This is not current data. For example, the May Traders Cup is way over, and I need to delete that. And add in my new prop firm challenge. We'll talk about that in just a minute. I've got a $10,000 prop firm challenge that I'm working with. I did not get in on the July Traders Cup because I don't know why. I just didn't feel like doing it. Or I was late. Wasn't paying attention. Was focused on other things. Whatever. Life got in the way. Here we have the Traders Cup information. You can add your account activity right there. So add import trades. You can import your trades via a manual CSV. You can build a manual CSV with your MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 data. And that's really easy to do in Google Sheets, and then export it and then upload it here. Which I have that option here, MetaTrader 4 closed accounts and MetaTrader 5 deals, and that's pretty much a good description of how you upload your trades with MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. I'm working on a plugin that can just automatically bring it in for you, but that's still not going to show your missed trades. So you should have a zero win-loss on those, but that'll also show you, it's also important to show you where you missed opportunities where you could have made money. Let's see, performance right here, account command bar shows the account. It shows your account performance right here. That is lifetime since about 2023. I've had this account since 2016, I think. I think I've had this account for 10 years. And I've did not trade it a lot of times. Did not trade it through COVID. I tried to trade it through COVID, and I lost a couple $100. I was like, I'm out. That was not fun at all. I don't know what that is. Oh, these are my strategies. This is impulse, where you just look at it and say, oh, I'm going in. Nope. That is to be avoided. So that is, I get hairy tricker finger sometimes too, or casino fingers, I call it. And just, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And that's not how you do things. You plan out your trades. And that is a discipline that I'm coming up with lately too. So CAD unemployment release. Here's the news for today. No, it's not. News for last week. Maybe. What's today? 13th? 10th? Oh, I'll come to that in just a minute. I'm also in the owner screen, so you're going to see things that is not available today. Today's a French. Tomorrow's a French holiday. Never mind. Oh, that's news that was posted last week. Yay! Here we have the different pairs you can get into. You can put your settings in here. I want to be able to put in a profile, let you edit your profile and stuff like that. Maybe link to your MQL5 profile if you are a trader, and if you are a developer. I'm a trader and a developer, so I do all those things. So here's how you get started. You can start for free with one basic account, your basic risk calculator, basic trade journal, and then your pro version has $19 per month, has unlimited accounts. You can load up as many accounts as you want. Prop firm challenge tracking, which is a different type platform than your regular account tracking, full analytics advisory system, and then everything on pro, except you get premium macro commentary from me and other people, as well as advanced analytics and archives. So we have all that stuff. I'm not sure we built that out yet, but at any rate, this site is still under construction, so please come in, check it out, try it out, see if you like it. I hope you do. I hope you do. So with that, one more thing we could talk about my latest prop firm challenge. Prop firm challenge right here is with FXify, which is another company out of London, which I've not been able to sign on to AUDUSD. They're my favorites. They're the one that give you a 6% daily loss rate. I think FXify gives you 4%, which is a little bit tighter of a range, which means you got to be on spot a little bit more, but it is prop firm trading, and from what I do, from what I understand, they do pay out. Let's refresh the metrics and see if they've changed. They've not changed because I did not place any trades yesterday. Probably won't today either. I'm watching a whole bunch of things, so I'm probably not going to be trading. We're not going to have any active trades going out today. But at any rate, let's go and look at some charts. Let's see what we've got today. Oh yeah, let's look. Anything else I want to talk about? Yeah, let's talk about this too. This is something worth talking about. The Fedwatch Tool from the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, which is what CME stands for. Here we have, I'm taking a lot of energy from this. Oh well. We're going to accept the cookies too. No, let them track me. We're going to see what's going on with the interest rates, the possible interest rate dates coming up on the 29th of the month of 2026, which is this year. We're looking at a 65% chance of a 30 of a hold, and a 34% chance of an increase. Now, these rates are a lot different than they had been under Jerome Powell, because Kevin Warsh has indicated that he's not going to be telegraphing his moves as much as Jerome Powell did. Jerome Powell was extremely transparent, almost too transparent. But now we've got some guy in there who's going to be a little bit more secretive about this. We'll see what happens with that. So with that, let's go ahead and get into some charts. Oh, look at that. Where'd the charts go? We do not have charts. So we're going to start with Bitcoin. There it is. Refresh this real quick. And refresh this over here. I'll get into this one in just a minute. Show you what that one is. It's a little bit different. No. Okay. I'm going to have to reset that. No big deal. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is on the losing side. What that tells today, what that tells me is that there's going to be a lot of activity in the Persian Gulf. Also, bond yields are going through the roof again. Look at all this across the board. From the 2-year to the 30-year, they're all up. We're going to take a look at two of them in specific and see what's going on with that. Let's Bitcoin. Not too much on Bitcoin. That was pretty much petering out right there. This is the daily chart. And Thursday, Friday kind of took a break, and then its bottom's kind of fallen out a little bit today. I'm not involved with Bitcoin. I do not trade Bitcoin. I do not like Bitcoin. The US 10-year jumped. Look at that gap right there. Up to 4.585%, which is not good for the American consumer, considering prices will be going up. The Japanese 10-year is up more than the US 10-year, which is an indication to me that the carry trade might be unwinding a little bit more. Not quite yet, but the dollar versus the yen, the way you do that is you come in and take US dollars, buy or take Japanese yen and buy the dollar things with it, doohickeys, dollar instruments with it. I'm not quite sure how you do it. The best way we do it in Forex is to hold the dollar versus the Japanese yen long, and go long on that and hold it for quite a considerable period of time. And that's what has the reason why the dollar versus the yen is up massively over the past 10 years or so. But that's well, actually more than 10 years. But at any rate, because 2014 is the year that it got really cranked up, and I tripled my account that year trading the dollar versus the yen, and then freaked out. Let's see, but here is the chart I have pulled together that will show the carry trade. US 10 right there. Japanese 10 right there. And they are, although they are coming together, they are not anywhere close to unwinding the carry trade yet. The closest it ever came to unwinding the carry trade, and I've said this over and over again, has been during COVID. And it did not reverse the carry trade then. And, that's about as close as it's ever gotten. So I don't think we're going to see any big expectation that the carry trade's going to get unwound anytime soon. Euro versus the Great British Pound. Euro's found a bottom on that, so it's kind of perking up again. DXY up to its favorite of 101 and been holding there, finding new support there at 101. Okay, 100.99. We'll call it 101 in my book. We'll round it up percentage point, whatever the a thing, a pip, a thing. We'll call it a thing. I don't know if that's measured in pips or what. At any rate, dollar versus the euro versus the dollar, up to 114.20. Almost no movement overnight. So we're not going to see a whole lot of action going on there today. Well, I mean, we might. The market's just opened. The U.S. stock market just opened, so we'll see what's going on. The video is a little late today. My apologies on that, but not really. I slept late today. Occasionally, it's got to be done. If you're going to do it on a Monday. Pound versus the The dollar right here, US dollar. It's getting stuck right in this range again that it likes to kind of nestle in sometime and not really break out anytime soon. Not sure which direction it's going to go. My bet is going to be down. If I were if I were a betting man, I would say it's going to be down. But since I'm a trading man, I would say that wait for the signal, wait for the breakout on that one. Dollar versus the Swissy right there. Perking up to 81 and holding 81.06 and kind of hanging out there. Dollar versus the pound yen. Time for yen pairs. It's not really going anywhere. 162.21, but not really a big surge in that. It's up for 49 points, 49 pips rather, 490 points. And here's the trade that I missed right here. I saw it at 116.86 last night and thought it might be a good time to come in. Would have made about 30 pips on the trade. But it's starting to perk up again too, so maybe we can get back into it. Who knows? I do have a daily resistance bar right there that seems to be holding true. So we'll see if that continues. Euro versus the yen. Again, 185.23 perking up again, showing that big difference in the rise in Japanese bond yields and everybody else, that they're going up faster than everybody else. So that's their currency is going to be it's going to take it on the chin. Canadian versus the yen. Also perking up. Might have something to do with this though. Canada being a big oil exporter and Japan being a total oil importer, there is a play here for the resembling the oil market. That's not a clear correlation. It's not a 100% correlation between this and the price of crude, but it is pretty close. So since we're talking about crude oil, let's talk about that right now. Whoop, where'd it go? Here it is. Perking up a little bit, 73.85. Apparently there's something going on in the Straits of Hormuz. I have not looked at news today, but we are looking at some fun things going on with that that are not fun, which is global inflation going up, which would be the reason why the bond yields are going up or something to that effect. I'm not sure which came first. It's a chicken with the egg scenario to me. If oil prices go up, bond yields go up, but Dollar versus the Canadian dollar is up, I'm sorry, down 141.41. So that's off by about 15 pips in the overnights, but not really an indication that it's time to trade that. A lot of turning. Well, Bollinger Bands were really tight too. Canada's also raising. Oh, we didn't talk about that. Canada's also talking about raising interest rates tomorrow, I think. Or Thursday. Is it Thursday? We're going to look at it in just a second. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Australia versus the dollar. Australian dollar versus the American dollar, 69.38 and holding. Again, not a whole lot of action going on right there lately. Let's talk about precious metals. Gold, 40.56, off of its highs from $41. Pardon me, 4,100, down to $64. Platinum, perking up a little bit. Not much to talk about though. 0.12% or $2 at 1631. Palladium, 1267. Silver giving up a couple percent, down 2.67%, and not a whole lot going on there. The IGV, nothing's really gotten cranked up in the stock market yet. It's only been open for 20 minutes, but the IGV is holding right there. Doesn't look like anything's going to happen with there. And most of these are traded on the NASDAQ, which doesn't open until 10 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. And that'll be in 13 minutes. I'm not hanging around for that. I mean, I will be watching it later on today, but you can check it on your thing. Oh yeah, let's try something different too. 7 ETF. Okay, so let's try something different too. Thought about this last night, and then we'll talk about some other things that are taking place in the markets. Over here, we're going to add a new thing. Mags. TS, Forex, all. There it is. We're going to add this one. Okay, that's going to be down all the way at the bottom. So we're going to pull this up over Google. And then we are going to look at this chart. I've never looked at this chart before, but it might be time to look at it. This is the Magnificent 7 ETF, which I just figured out that there is one. And this is a better way of tracking the Mag 7 than looking at the individual stocks. But this is also pretty much the backbone of the American stock market right now, the Magnificent 7. And as long as they can continue raising money, they're in great shape. But if if interest rates start going up, then their cost of their debt service becomes greater, and they're not able to raise as much money. So we should start seeing those stocks buckle a little bit under higher inflation rates and higher inflation due to the bond market. I hate to be the purveyor of bad news, but inflation looks like it's going up. I don't see any way around it, but then I'm not an economics genius. I just see what I call it as I see it. So the thing I did miss is that let's look at the news for today. Economic news right here. We have premium news right here. That's where you can log in and get the premium news feed. We have Canadian unemployment change release right here. Oh, that's news. That happened Friday. We won't talk about Friday. Let's talk about here. The news for today. Tomorrow is a French holiday. It is Bastille Day. They are celebrating the release of political prisoners during the French Revolution, which is, I guess, akin to their Independence Day. I think they call it their Independence Day, but it's really not. They've been around for a really long time. But at any rate, it's their big holiday tomorrow. We also have the Bank of England Governor Bailey speaks. USCPI comes out tomorrow, which is also handy. It's also something the markets will be waiting on. Core CPI and Core CPI year to year and month to month. Oh, it's got a whole bunch of things in there, isn't it? Core CPI year to year. Did I have it in there multiple times? Oh, well, that imports automatically, and I need to check that, make sure it's not duplicating. Then the Fair Chairman Kevin Warsh is going to testify in front of Congress. That ought to be fun. Bank of England Bailey is going to speak again, and that's what we've got lined up for tomorrow. Today, and then Wednesday, we've got PPI, core PPI, and the Canada is going to be raising their rates. Oh, no, they're not. They're going to be holding their rates. Guess they changed their minds. I thought they were raising their rates. Thursday, who's raising their rates? Somebody is. Nope, looks like nobody's raising their rates. I thought Canada was raising their rates. Oh well. Forecast 2.25. No, guess I misread it. We'll see about that. They might raise their rates. Who knows? And then we also have the market pulse for today. So let's check that out too. Another neat little function that goes on with this. This is strictly Forex. This does not have, holy smokes, it's 100% risk on. Isn't that delightful? And it just synced half an hour ago. It's 100% risk on. The Kiwi very strong. The Canadian dollar rising. And I don't see that in the chart, so that's okay. The euro falling. Great British pound rising, and the Japanese yen are way down here on the bottom, along with the Swissy. The Swissy's not doing too well either. I thought that would have been the case with the most of them are neutral though, and the Kiwi's the one that's very strong. Go figure. But we have 100% risk on today in the Forex market, so it should be a good day it might be a good day to trade, who knows. But choose your trades carefully, always plan your trades out, and that is not, this is not trading advice, this is just merely how it's that you build a system, work your system, and stick to your system, win, lose, or draw. And I have a system, and maybe I'll publish it one day and share it with you, because it's trading manually is where it's at. Trading Forex, building EAs is strategy testing for me, but and also to put in a little bit of automation to my trading. But not one of those trades has gone off this year. I've got one that I just tested that did not trigger any trades for 2026 at all because market dynamics have changed. But at any rate, tested well for 2023, 2024. So the months that we have raging Forex markets, they work great. But if we don't have any activity, we don't have any bounciness, so to speak, then it's not a good idea to trade. Then it's But at any rate, don't put all your eggs in one basket either. But with that, that is all I've got for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then I'd love to see a thumbs up on that. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel. And lastly, if you want to, what else? Oh yeah, if you want to talk to me directly, hit me up in the comment section. Also, don't forget to check out Michael Boutros' video from Forex.com. They do not pay me to say that. Michael Boutros is an excellent source of trading information for macro and for fundamentals. You can and also technicals, mainly technicals. You can check him out at Forex.com. My live accounts are with Forex.com, but they do not pay me to say that. I say that of my free volition. So I highly recommend it. You guys have a great one, and I will talk with you later. Bye.